Bah! Hello! Welcome. Hi Hades, hi Ara, how are you both doing tonight? Welcome back to what I think is possibly going to be like the penultimate episode of AI2. We got like 2 or 3 left including today, I think. Probably closer to 2, I think. We'll see how we go. I hope you guys are having a good day. I saw something really interesting before I came live, right? I saw something really interesting before I came live. So, you remember throughout 23 and 24 we were streaming Epic Battle Fantasy V? There's now an EBF dating sim that Matt Roshak's just released, where you can riz the cast of the game. Now, who thinks it would be very funny if we wooed Lance this Pride? Who thinks that would be a thing for us to do? Is this one of my stupid, unhinged ideas that I just should not follow through on? Because I feel as though I'm going to have a bad time. Oh, no. So where were we last time? Yeah, that's right. We have a son now. We have a son. Oh, man. I'm not ready to be a dad. I'm not ready to be a dad. Hey, Zach, how we doing, man? All good here. How about you? Hope you're having a good one. Right, so, we were investigating here, weren't we? What had we found? What evidence had we found? Pocket chess set and a ring in the safe of the auction room. Yeah, that's right. We found Knight had possession of the chess set. For some reason, he's got the Pull Halik ring. They wrapped this box in chains so nobody can open it, huh? Yes, as you can see. So I wouldn't just need my roadcraft skills to escape, I'd need to learn some chain work too. Oh, it's hard being a great thief these days. Thief problems. Now there's a type of quandary I'd never thought about before. Very few dads were ready but learned on the job. Yeah, that's true. That's very true. I mean, I have no experience with that sort of thing. Like, I can be someone's crazy uncle if they want, but that's about as far as it goes at the moment. So what are we looking for in here? I don't think we can logic things out just yet. I doubt there would be much point descending to the committee chamber right now. A secret elevator and a secret ladder and a secret storeroom. Oh. Whoever built this place sure loves secrets, huh? They certainly seem to. Do you think that's important somehow? Sure do. Us great thieves love secrets too. We're almost as good at hiding stuff as we are at stealing it. But don't worry, I won't go to your house and hide your Persian slippers, I promise. I don't even own any. That K expression was very funny. There's a lot of money here. It's the money from the underground auction. Perhaps it would be better if K didn't see it. Stealing money is kind of the big thing with thieves right now. There are trends in thievery? But don't worry, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm no fashion victim. I'm my own great thief. They broke the mold when they made this Yatagarasu. Then I guess we'd better let her continue to believe that stealing money is the latest thing. I'm gonna miss Kay Faraday. She's nuts. She's nuts in the best possible way. The legs of 4 human figures holding up the tabletop in the center is certainly bold. And it'd certainly keep you safe if you hid underneath it during an earthquake. Tons of stuff could fall on top of it and it still wouldn't break. Yes, and then you'd be trapped in the company of these 4 strange fellows. Oh, it wouldn't be me trapped under that. Great thieves mostly work outdoors. Why am I getting bots? Yeah, the bot didn't shoot this one. Hold on. Give me a moment. Be gone, bot. That shit bugs me, right? Oh, hey, I'm a streamer too. Add me on Discord and it's a scam. It's always a scam. Right, it is always a scam. Seribot, where are you? Seribot is here? Seribot was off getting a coffee. Yeah, it's always a scam. It's always a scam. Like, without fail. Without any... She's silly, but her heart's in the right place. Yeah, that's true. She's got, like, real, like, Genki little sister energy, hasn't she? Why don't you get that under there now and practice a few lines? No, thank you. Hang on. Hold on. It'd probably be you down there trying to think of what to talk to them about. Why is she saying that Edgeworth would be under a table in an earthquake with 4 naked men? What's she saying? Kay Faraday, you devil. This is the transceiver to kill a contact in the sun. This is Yadagarasu. Repeat, Yadagarasu. Come in, Mr. Edgeworth. Over. What was that? We have successfully infiltrated floor 51 of the big building. Over. Transmitting my position now. Did I have any coffee left? No, I did actually finish it. Good. Okay. I'm standing right next to you, Kay. There's no need to transmit anything. No way. You got it already. How'd you do that? I have no idea what you're talking about. Can we please get back on with our investigation? Request to regroup and reconnaissance duly received. Can do. Over. Good. Then let's get to it. Roger that. Over and out.
Command, this is Delta. We have a berserker. The berserker is getting in the way of me feeling up Dom's muscly biceps. Please respond. Over.
Delta, you need to fondle up Dom's big muscly biceps.
Wilco, Delta out.
How's my Gears of War impression? Pretty good? Might need some steady hand-holding in that kind of situation. wait, what's that, Hades?
Gear of reporting. Acknowledged, HQ. Bombardier to your stations.
Yeah. I don't remember. Oh, we had to go back up. Okay. Could I interest you two in some cotton candy, perhaps?
It's the killer. I have ice cream too, but if I recall correctly, you weren't much of a fan.
You. Cattle Bruiser operational. Take it slow. they set up us the bomb. You know that Zero Wing is actually on Steam, but the problem with Zero Wing on Steam is they fixed the translation. It's like, why? Yeah, make it run on a modern system, sure, but the whole appeal was...
In 1821, war was beginning.
What happened? Someone set up us the bomb. Main screen turn on. It you. I think I missed a line there, didn't I? We get signal. What? Main screen turn on. It you. How are you, gentlemen? All your base are belong to us. You are on the way to destruction. What do you say? You have no chance to survive. Make your time. Ha ha ha. That song is so fucking baller. The fact someone made an entire ass Gabba song out of the All Your Base main. Chef kiss. 10 out of 10. Tequila. Modern bad translations are bad, but old bad translations are funny. Yeah, because back then, like, they had an excuse for it. These days, there's no excuse for it. It's implied he's an agent of a foreign power with a poor grasp of English and the bombs damage the translation system. No! It doesn't need to make sense. It doesn't need to make sense. It just needs to be dumb.
It's wonderful to see you looking so well, Mr. Edgeworth.
What are you doing here?
It's just as I said. I am selling cotton candy. Can I really not interest you in some? Parting clouds, it's called. Very apt. Sweeter than death itself. And so delicious, you'll feel you're parting the clouds en route to heaven.
We're releasing the Star Wars prequel trilogy with all the memes edited out. So what, there's going to be like 10 minutes worth of actual footage? Oh, man. He's the last person on Earth I'd accept candy from.
I was hoping to ask you about my little message. Did you manage to figure it out yet? Congratulations on another case solved. Yet, I can't truly say it's been fully resolved, can you?
Have you been watching us this whole time?
Watching you? No. I prefer to think I've been watching over you. The stand here really is the most marvelous little vantage point.
How are two things any different? What does he want with us? The president's murder, was that you?
Oh no, my contract elapsed a little while ago. He was rather famous among us assassins, you know. The man no one could kill, notoriously stubborn despite multiple attempts over the years. And it wasn't just his brawn that kept him safe. He used bodyguards, body doubles, you name it.
It certainly wasn't his brawn that kept him safe. Sadly, this time, his bodyguards were nowhere to be found. Unless... I mean, it just said about body doubles. What if this president's a fake? What if this has been a fake president the entire time? That would be the sort of bait and switch Ace Attorney would like to pull on me. And after Mr. Rook died to save him, too.
As I said, it wasn't me.
Oh, excuse me, chat. This guy's voice is really tiring for some reason.
I do not kill without good reason, which is something else I have to be grateful to Mr. Rook for. Thanks to him, I avoided killing someone entirely unworthy of my attention.
Thanks to? What does that mean? You're a nut! You're crazy in the coconut!
What does that mean?
How are these frontier psychiatrist jokes working?
Bring kazoo! Let's have a tune! 1, 2, 3.
That boy needs therapy.
The person who hired me deliberately misled me as to the identity of my target. A betrayal of trust for which I won't soon forgive them. That is why I'm currently doing all I can to track them down. And do you know what I think? I think you and I are looking for the same person.
Is he talking about whoever it was that killed the president? And who is this person, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh, come now, I can't tell you that. It's against the rules. Revealing the identity of a client is out of the question. I'd hardly stay in business long if people couldn't trust me now. Would I? But that doesn't mean there's anything to stop me from catching up with them in my free time.
And what are you going to do when you find them?
Why, dish out a little justice for the betrayal I suffered, of course.
What? What are you saying? What's going to happen to them?
I think you can imagine.
Well, this hasn't exactly been a pleasant catch-up.
Ah, but I shouldn't leave you completely in the dark. There's something you ought to know.
Rogan. Whoa, whoa. He's a professional working man. Hell yeah. Oh, why are there so many bots tonight? Jesus.
Our mutual friend, Bodhidharma Canis, he escaped 3 days ago.
What? Well.
3 nights ago, to be precise, his cell was suddenly, simply empty. Almost as if he knew I was coming to pay him a visit.
Wait, did Killer went to visit Canis in prison? Does that mean he's the person the Killer is looking for?
Now, I'd better not take up any more of your time. We'll be seeing one another again soon, I'm sure. Let's both keep up the good work, shall we? We'll run our target to ground. In the end.
You, for one, would drink some tea with the killer? See, so many people from, like, the generation after mine love the killer. Or specifically the killers. They're coming out of their cage and they're doing just fine. And I hate myself for referencing that song because I fucking hate it. I can't stand that band. They're terrible. Ugh. Huh. First a killer, now Canis. Two assassins on the loose. Huh? That sound. Mr. Edgeworth, it's Judge Gavel's cell phone. What? Could it be Sean? Hang on. See it from the bright side. No. Absolutely not. That song is awful. Also, we've just gotten our first glimpse into the fact that Judge Verity Gavel is a fucking weeb. How's it going, Miles? Whoever it is using a voice changer. Who is this? It's your friend in the red raincoat, of course. Red raincoat? You're the one who abducted Kay. Bingo. Well figured out, Mr. Genius Prosecutor. Not really a weeb. She has her son's movie OST as a ringtone. Yeah, but, like, the movie ringtone is a, it's weeb stuff. The signs were there. True. It has been a while since we played Tectonica. Yeah, I kind of petered out on it because of, like, the level of work that I have to put into it now to actually, like, get anything done, really, is pretty high. I'd like to go back to it at some point, but I'm taking a little bit of a sabbatical at the minute. I'm intending to go back to it at some point. I'm just not sure when. I need to, like, get back on it, remind myself where I'm up to and what I need to do to progress things, and then I can kind of try and work out a bit of a plan. Like, hey, on this stream we're going to build this, on that stream we're going to build that. You know, on the next stream we're going to blow some shit up. I can't hear Mr. Edgeworth. Sorry, where's the speakerphone button? I was as surprised as anybody when she lost her memory like that. Talk about a curveball. Hey, I'm standing right here, you know. But never mind all that. I called to talk about something else. Yeah, there's something I need to tell you. Truth is, I was the one who made Big Bad Chairman Winner kill Little Miss Rosie Ringer. What? This must be the person the killer was talking about. I also called to say thank you. I neither want nor need your thanks. Sure, but you deserve them anyway. Guess the penny didn't drop yet, huh? You're right. I abducted Kay, as you put it. But why would I do that? That's right. Because I needed you to help me make sure that Winner got caught. No. If Kay was a suspect, you'd have to look into it. And if you looked into it, you'd be sure to unmask him eventually. After all, you're a genius, right? Everything worked out exactly like I planned. Hold on, where's that expression? Not that one. That one, there we go. Oh, but there's something else you should know. Something you didn't figure out yet. It wasn't Winner who kidnapped Judge Gavel's boy. You! How'd you know about that? You and the good judge are more similar than you know. I think you might even be becoming friends. After all, she visited you at the detention center, right? Seems pretty pally to me. How could they possibly know about that? She didn't even use her real name when she visited. She pretended to be Detective Gumshoe. Anyway, you want to know how I knew about the kidnapping? That one's nice and simple, at least. Because sweet, innocent little Sean is here with me right now. No! Ooh, sounds like that one was a real surprise. Ah, if only I could see your faces. Well, Kate, what do you say? Why don't you come stealing back just like you said you would? You wouldn't want the amazing Yatagrass's first commission to be a failure, would you? He'd be pretty smart. Yeah, he's a bit of a twat, isn't he? He's a bit of a wanker. They even knew about that? How can they possibly know so much? Oh, don't get the wrong idea about dear old Hexose, by the way. Papa Win is still a villain through and through. He wanted to kidnap Sean, I just got there first. So there were 2 kidnapping plots. Ooh, what a bunch of clowns. His goons kidnapped his own son by mistake. Is Sean really there with you? Prove it. Put him on the phone. Oh, he's here. But I'm afraid I can't do that. He's sleeping. So sweet. Then why should we believe you? You might not be the kidnapper at all. Look, if you don't want to believe me, that's up to you. What do you want? What's the end game here? Are you just trying to get LaGuardia acquitted? Nope. I couldn't care less about whether they find her guilty or not. So whoever it is, they're not after the same thing as Chairman Winner. My endgame is going to have to stay a secret for now. Alright, nice talking to you. You kids have fun, okay? Don't think for 1 second you'll get away with this. Oh, don't worry. I'm counting on you at least trying to track me down. That'll be half the fun. Not that I rate your chances of bringing me to justice very highly. Bang. What was that noise? Ah. Who was that? I wish I knew. But they didn't give us enough to figure that out. Deliberately, I imagine. What? So we really have nothing to go on? That's not fair. They sure knew a whole lot about us. Indeed they did. You're right. It was uncanny how much they seemed to know. How is it possible that they were party to so much that happened in private? Right? They knew everything about the whole kidnapping situation too. We need to figure out how. Where were they getting their information from? Let's consider this carefully. What were the things they knew? You and the good judge are more similar than you know. I think you might even be becoming friends. After all, she visited you at the detention centre, right? Seems pretty pally to me. You wouldn't want the amazing Yatagrass's first commission to be a failure, would you? They even knew about that. Ooh, sounds like that one was a real surprise. Oh, if only I could see your faces. That's it. Based on the specifics they mentioned, there's only one possible answer. I've got it, Kay. I know how they knew. Huh? Really? Whoever it was, they were... They have to be listening in. Because if they were following, or if they were filming, they'd be able to see the facial expressions, right? Look. Let's go back over the history. If only I could see your faces. Hello there, Zoe. How you doing? They must have been able to hear us somehow. It's the only possible answer. What? Like they were eavesdropping on us? Think about what the kidnapper said. Ooh, sounds like that was a real surprise. Oh, if only I could see your faces. You doing? Never mind, bye. Okay, bye, Zoe. If only I could see your faces. That means they couldn't, so they weren't filming or following us. That one actually hurt. Oh, man. Okay, so, what, they hit a bug somewhere? Let me take a look at the stuff in my bag. Where could they have concealed it? We need to go back to what they said again. Yes, they somehow knew about something they shouldn't have. Judge Gavel's impromptu visit and our conversation in the visitors' room. Judge Gavel. Please, Mr. Edgeworth. Take a seat. What evidence did I have on my person at that point? The bug must have been hidden here. I think it's in this. It can record and play back sound. I don't remember if we had it on us at that point, though. Did I have that? Well, I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know what I had at the detention center. It's been like a week. Like, when did we go to the detention center? I don't remember when we were in the detention center. We have had it for a while, though. I only had one object. The rest were taken into evidence when I was arrested. I did? I don't even remember. Is it the Yasugarasu pin? That's the only thing I can think of, because, like, I genuinely don't remember what else I had on my person at that point. I only had one object at that point. Is it the pin? Ah. Right, okay.
Take that!
Okay, can I take a close look at your badge? The Yasugarasu pin. No, it's mine. What? Seriously, Mr. Edgeworth. Sure, you're a great thief's assistant now. That doesn't mean you get to wear the pin right away. You have to earn it. I don't want to wear it. I want to check it for bugs. Huh? This whole thing? Let's take a look, shall we? Huh? Oh! Huh. So I was right. Well, well, well. How did you know? Whoever it was we're dealing with, they came into close contact with you recently. When they knocked me unconscious, you mean? Precisely, which made me think the bug must be in one of your possessions. But they also overheard my conversation with Judge Gavel when she visited me. Something that would have been impossible if I didn't have the bug on my person at the time. I get it. So you thought back over what they let you keep off when they locked you up? Yes, all the case evidence I was carrying had been confiscated. I mean, the only thing it could possibly have been was your pin. So they were listening to us this whole time, and they heard everything we said? I suspect so. Everything to do with this case and more. Wait, they're probably listening to what we're saying right now. They may well be, yes. Hey, jerkface! Kay! Eavesdropping, coward! Why don't you come out and show yourself? Huh? What was that sound? Ow, 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 ow! Ouch, dang it! Huh? Oh, look, it's Tabby! You sure know how to surprise a girl. You gotta shout that loud without a word of warning. Maybe jump halfway out of my skin. Sorry. What's getting you so ornery anyhow? Get a load of this. Seriously, it'll just make your blood boil. It will, huh? I'm all ears. I wonder if we might be better off keeping it to ourselves, Kay. Assuming we don't want to be all over the front page of tomorrow's paper, that is. Oh, thanks. I really walked right into that. Oh, come on. You're no fun at all. I was counting on you opening up and spilling the beans all over this here plaza. I'd better switch off the bug before I forget. Okay. Guys, give me just like a second, because like my throat is dying. I need to go get myself a drink. I forgot to get one before I started stream. Bear with me. I'll be right back, alright? Oh, I'm back. Went to an idle meeting. No, I just went to get a drink. We've got a blend of apple squash and then strawberry squash. It's pretty tasty. Okay. So, do y'all find that there kidnapped kitty? Ah, speaking of which, the child you saw being taken away. Was it the boy in this photograph? Huh? No, that ain't him. Kid I saw looked darn mud, even if he did have on some fancy school uniform. No prizes for guessing who she means. So Ms. Lloyd managed to confuse matters once again. I think we better take another look around. Back to square one. Hopefully we'll turn up some new information soon. There are only 20 minutes left until 2. Are we going to make it in time? Wait, Mr. Edgeworth, I just had a thought. It's about that phone call. There was a weird noise in the background, right? There was. Don't think for 1 second you'll get away with this. Oh, don't worry. I'm counting on you at least trying to track me down. That'll be half the fun. Heh. Not that I rate your chances of bringing me to justice particularly highly. Bang. Wait, she's right. We heard a loud bang right at the end. Okay. Could that provide a hint as to the kidnapper's location? A loud bang, you say? I see. Gah, will you stop eavesdropping? Boy, you never get any cuddly, do you, Raffles? I guess I'll need to speak with Miss Lloyd, too. Much as I don't want to. Okay. Something very bad's about to happen, chat. Worth! It was worth it! Oh yes, gum. Yes, that's it. You're all gums. You're all gums, Gumshoe. No teeth at all. Oh my god, I'm actually dying. Okay. Okay. I think we're finished with the gum job. Stop, Gummy! Why are you running away from us? Detective Gumshoe. When you gave up your badge, sir, I didn't know what to do with myself. You stay right where you are, Detective. Good thing they don't let you Minecraft crouch in this game. So I thought, if you weren't going to be a prosecutor anymore, then maybe I shouldn't be a detective either. But I was wrong. Even if you're not around, I'll always be a detective. My job's to always be to investigate crimes. And us detectives don't just investigate when prosecutors ask us to. We have to be able to look into stuff ourselves too. Is that what you were doing just now? And back then too. You should thank your former subordinate for what I'm about to share. In his desperation to help Faraday, he gave me a valuable piece of information. Detective Gumshoe did that? So Rosie Ringer's autopsy report. When I went down to the detention centre to see how Kay were doing, when you get to my level, you don't uncover the truth. You make it little by little. Kay Faraday, murderer. That's the truth. The truth I created. Urgh. Yes, my boy, that's what I like to see. You overheard that. Yeah, so I went back and looked over the evidence. Dug out a little something I thought might help. No No way, Gummy, you're the best. I'd be in prison right now if it wasn't for you. Ah, my pleasure, kid. Good to see you got your memory back that way. Thanks. So anyway, like I said, I'm investigating stuff for myself these days, and that's that. Ara, do you want to hear what my headcanon is about the relationship between these two? I promise that you'll actually approve of this. You will actually approve of this headcanon. So Gumshoe is married to Maggie, right? So Gumshoe marries Maggie, and then they adopt Kay. She becomes their daughter. That's it. That's the headcanon. That's my headcanon. So Gumshoe becomes her adoptive dad. And it's incredibly wholesome. And everyone is happy. And everyone looks at that and thinks, yeah, okay, that's neat. Good for them. Good for them. Wait, Gummy. Don't run off again. We get it. You can look into stuff for yourself now. That's great. And it helped me right when I needed it most. Why did you think it was going to be terrible, by the way? Why did you automatically assume it was going to be terrible, you punk? Amnesia K, our beloved. Just kidding, glad you got memories back, yeah. Amnesia K was, like, too vulnerable. You know, K is way too confident to get locked down like that for too long. Because, what do you mean? I am God's wholesomest little guy, right? I am God's most wholesome creation. There is nothing lewd about me. There is nothing unsay-so about me. What do you mean, X? What do you mean, X? Look. Just because a Gumshoe dad fanfic was not what you expected, but it's what you got. And I hope you enjoyed it. Ow. What do you mean, Glauc sus? There's nothing sus about me, right? You cannot prove that I am unsay-so. You cannot prove that there is anything unwholesome about me, and you cannot unfuck those corpses, right? These are 3 things you cannot do. Please understand this. 2 things you cannot do. Ignore the last one. Right now, we need you to work with us. I'm no longer a prosecutor, or indeed in anything, but we're investigating a case regardless. I'm say-so if I say so. Precisely. See, you get it. And I ask you this not as a prosecutor, but as a friend. Detective Gumshoe, will you help us? What the fuck? Oh, stop it, sir. You're killing me here. Come on, Gummy. Alright, I'll do it. We're just going to groove for a minute. Beautiful. Beautiful. Just stop bowing and being nice to me, okay? It's weird. God's little creatures, so innocent, so incapable of rational choices. Why does that sound familiar? Is that a quote from a film? Gummy! Thank you, detective. So, what do you need? Can you tell us what you've discovered in the course of your investigations, detective? Yes, sir. Sure I can. Alright. So I've got 3 big things to tell you. Here goes. Number 1. I've got some results for you from when forensics looked at Kate's clothes. They found traces of what looked to be a powerful sedative. Brand was 3 Zs. I guess that's what she was drugged with at Gord Lake. 3 Zs. 3 Zs. Z-E-D. Z. Repeat after me, Yanks. Z. 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 Is the medicine in the aquarium case in DD? Oh, I thought I recognized it. Okay. Before she was taken to the roof of the big building. Sure seems that way. Now for number 2. I got hold of all the footage from that security camera in front of the big building elevator. The camera that captured President Wang and Judge Gavell that night. The elevator is usually the only way of getting up on the roof, correct? And therefore, anyone using it should have been caught on camera. Z-E-D wrong? The words is wrong? What do you mean? Z. Z. Z, Z, Z? Z. Z? Anyway, that's right, so I ended the tape back to 2 nights ago. We should have been able to see KB and carried up there while she was out cold. And, did you spot me, Gummy? I watched it all on fast forward. Everything from 2 days ago till the end. Yes, and? Nothing. No sign of Kay anywhere. I thought it was too good to be true. So how did the kidnapper get her up there? I think we'll need to look into that a little more detail. And the last item on your list. Yes, sir, this is the big one. The third thing I have to tell you is... It's great to be working with you again. I love you. Come here and give me a fucking cuddle. I'll help you catch this perp if it's the last thing I do. Then I'm going to give you a big, wet, sloppy snog. And that about wraps it up. The only appropriate use of Z is relating to zombies. Why? There was a video game back in the 90s called Z, which was like a robot strategy game. And it was literally, it was just called Z. Right? That was the name of it. Just Z. So, you know. There we go. There's a League of Legends character called Zed. See, I don't know anything about League of Feet. And I call it League of Feet because what is a leg end? A foot. Therefore, League of Leg Ends is League of Feet. You can't disprove this. These are just facts, right? These are just facts. Okay? I've put you through a lot, Detective, but that doesn't mean I can start going easy on you. That's the big one, as you put it. It doesn't even have anything to do with the case. I would have preferred something of practical use. Oh, no mercy, huh? I guess I shouldn't have expected any less. Thanks, Mr. Edgeworth. Hang on, is Gumshoe getting off on being berated? Has he got a degradation king? Oh no, Gumshoe. A boy has been kidnapped. We need your help to find him. Kidnapped? Yes, his name is Sean Fenn. Ow. Oh, wait, the kid with the horns. You know him. I saw him earlier today. You mean this morning? Ah, he got off that bus over there. And then he walked off toward the garbage disposal area. Where's that? A boy has been kidnapped in Lego City. Build the big burly detective. We could do that, yeah. He's generally a meat guy. Gumshoe is just he's a giant gentle bear. He's a giant gentle bear. But he will do things for you and to you if you ask him nicely enough. Where's that? Just over there. It's where all the officers in the big building put their trash before it gets taken away. Where he went after that, I couldn't tell you. I had to leave right around then. I think we'd better take a close look at this garbage disposal area. Okay. We'll speak to her as well. How about that? Little help from little old me? You're made a giant leap closer to solving the case. Closer? Sure, if by closer you mean we might have gone after the completely wrong kidnap victim. She must have barely looked at the photo at all. Oh, really? And here I thought I'd given you all the tip of the century. My bad. It's not your fault, it's ours for putting our trust in unreliable sources. We'll just have to learn not to do that again. Hey, that ain't nice. I don't gotta give y'all no tips at all, you know. And I won't, not if you're gonna be like that. Alright, fine, maybe just this one. But only because I got a real scoop for y'all this time. A real scoop, huh? This should be good. Do you know who else has a real scoop? Do you know who else has a real scoop? Shelly the Killer. Because he's selling ice cream. Ha ha ha! Fine. I'm not expecting much, but you got my attention. What is this scoop of yours? Ow. Proof, that's what. Proof that Taurosaurus really is real. Alright. Okay, we're leaving. Wait. I ain't lying, I swear. Sure, it's hard to believe, but it's true. We don't have time for this. But we also don't have much else to go on, I suppose. Proof? What kind of proof? Did you capture something on your tape recorder, perhaps?
Oh, you're good, Ruffles. Sharper than gosh damn tack. I captured the sound of that big old beastie breathing fire is what I captured.
I was hoping for something a little better than that.
Hey, don't make that face, dang it. I ain't lying. Listen for yourself and tell me it ain't true. Alright, ready? It's fire breathing, Tom Tag Nabbit. There. Well? Kind of hard to tell over the shouting, but it could have been something breathing fire, maybe?
And tell me, Miss Lloyd, did you see this fire breathing something with your own eyes?
Well, not exactly with my eyes as such. Being as how it wasn't precisely close by when it happened.
Surely the real Taurosaurus would be pretty hard to miss, no matter how far away you were standing.
Well, see, I was far away, but also recording via what you might call non-standard means.
Would you mind explaining what you mean by that?
Oh, I really dug myself a hole here, huh? Hey, this man's wearing a wire.
Take him out.
See, I might have could have rigged me up a little wireless intercept, hoping to do a little scoop detecting. That's so sad. Poor insect.
Not an insect, Kay, an intercept. She was listening out for radio signals. It would have allowed her to listen in on any nearby transmissions.
Me and the chief been down here at the big building sniffing around these last couple of days.
Looking into Miss Hart's tip about the underground auction, I assume. Which would mean that you've been listening in on all the radio signals in the area too.
Sure have. Which is how I wound up hearing the most thunderous, ear-splitting noise you ever did hear.
Lunch break's over, Zach. No worries. You have a good one, yeah? Ah, see? You recognise that I'm a little guy. Excellent. Someone finally understands. Someone finally gets it. You understand. You understand. I'm God's littlest guy. And you get that. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay.
The pound in the feet, the electricity in the air. This was it. Taurosaurus at last.
Another hydration check, sure. Yummy. Have some water for those tears.
You made up everything except the roaring sound, didn't you?
The long and short of it is that you didn't actually see anything, correct?
Hey, I don't need to see things. I'm alright, you hear? Anyhow, I kept listening until down the line comes. Your pal there's voice hard and fit to beat the band. Eavesdropping coward. Why don't you come out and show yourself?
Huh? What was that sound? Ha! Our apologies for that. I'm sure Kay didn't mean to bowl you over with a little outburst. I assume it was as shocking as it was because you didn't hear it directly. It came through your headphones while you were listening to the signal from the bug, didn't it?
What? Are you saying she planted it? Hey, come on now, I ain't no bugging, just a little light-hearted intercepting is all.
Would you mind if we borrowed the tape of what you recorded, Miss Lloyd?
Oh, do what you dang well please.
Okay. Interesting. Uh-oh. Oh my god. Whew. Who's this? Oh, it's these two again. Oh, Mr. Edgeworth. Mr. Saint, Miss Berry. Uh-oh. How's the search going? Did you find him?
Not yet. Poor Sean.
Sean?
Oh, nothing. Just a slip of the tongue.
I guess they still don't know about the kidnapping. We did manage to find Eustace, yes. You did? That's great. Thanks so much. Excuse me. Now maybe they won't arrest me again. Curious. Do we need to speak to these two?
Me and all my friends went out looking. But you beat us to it, no fair.
Her friends? I guess she means the animals. Did you say that you enlisted the help of the animals in your search?
Yep, and if it had been a Zeran region, we might have found something. But Simi and the big security council, no, put a stop to that. So boring.
Huh. If it weren't for Mr. Saint, the whole town would probably be in uproar right now.
Oh, come on, Simeon, why'd you do that? Setting the whole circus loose on the city would be super fun.
Excuse me. Oh, I'm sorry to you too, Mr. Edgeworth. Sorry. Why are you apologizing to me? I'm the one person who didn't say anything. Okay. Does he have anything to say? You're amazing, Mr. Edgeworth. How did you find Prosecutor Winner?
With some serious investigative magic, that's how.
It was pure luck, actually, but never mind. You didn't even need our help, huh?
That's not true. Thanks so much for joining in the search. Where'd you look, by the way?
Oh, this place a little way called Sunshine Coliseum. Do you know it? Sunshine Coliseum, that's over by the harbour. Isn't that where the Twink case happens? Isn't that Twink gun? Remind me. I'm sure the Sunshine Coliseum is where Twink gun happens, right? Yes, okay, understood. Oh, yeah, there we go. It's confirmed it. There were a whole bunch of people there for a big event. We thought it might be worth a look.
You mean like a festival? Oh, that sounds fun. Wish I could have gone and checked that out.
Oh yeah, it was super fun. There were food stand and fireworks.
Simeon didn't like the crowds much, but... Hey, you don't have to tell them that. Alright, it's decided. When this case is finally over, we're all going to the festival together.
Okay. I've worked it out. Ara, you're gonna hate me for this. You are gonna hate me for this, but I've done it again. I am now gonna show you who the mastermind of this entire game is. Here we go. This motherfucker. Look at his eyes! Does this look like the face of motherfucking mercy to you? He's just there like...
I'm gonna murder! Yay!
It's always the monkey. Do you want to know something really funny? Do you remember that skit in Simpsons where they do the musical version of the Planet of the Apes with Troy McClure? Someone on a meme page posted something, and I referenced that, and I got banned from Facebook for like a week because it's like, hey, that's racist, man. I'm like, I'm referencing The Simpsons. It was the line, "Hello, the human is trying to escape. Get your paws off me, you dirty ape." He can talk. 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 I can sing. You know, that bit. And I got fucking banned for a week for that shit. Fucking Zuckerberg. Anyway. Oh, I've already done this bit. I didn't even mean to click that. I meant to click the other one. Go, dang it. I should have posted AI memes and crypto scams. This was before AI memes and crypto even existed. This was like 10 years ago. Like, we didn't have AI scams back then. Back in my day. It's kind of lucky you found Prosecutor Winner so quickly. Lucky? In what way? We have to go practice soon for the show. We wouldn't have been able to help for much longer anyway. I see. I'm sorry to have kept you from your duties at the circus. Oh no, it's nothing to worry about really. We're glad to help. I'll do anything if it helps make sure they don't arrest me again. You really helped me out by finding him. I'm so relieved.
Of course, just because they found him, that doesn't mean they'll find Warden LeCroix guilty.
What? You mean they might still throw me back in jail? Oh, no, I can't go back, I can't! Come on, Kay. Do you really have to torment the poor boy? Something about his expressions just made me think of something. Because has he got an expression for covering his ears? Ara, I've got... Something's just struck me, but has he been covering his ears at any point when he's been talking? I've seen him cover his eyes. I've seen him cover his mouth. Has he been covering his ears as well? Sly motherfucker. Sly motherfucker. Oh my god. So, the reason that I twigged on this, right? He has a chimp or a monkey on his shoulders, right? He covers his mouth. He speaks no evil. He covers his eyes. He sees no evil. He covers his ears. He hears no evil. And the one who sees, speaks, and hears no evil is the one who does the fucking evil. It's this motherfucker. Oh my god. I am very suspicious of this guy now. I am very suspicious of this motherfucker. Like, if he has a sprite that lets him cover his ears as well, then I would put money down that he is the culprit.
So Sean walked off in this direction, huh?
It would seem so, yes. Perhaps we'll find some clues here as to his current whereabouts. Oh no! This milk carton. You just went to check the character gallery. Does he have a cover his ears animation?
That's the same brand Sean drinks.
Something happened to him here. I'm almost certain of it.
So they keep it locked up tight, huh?
I guess they don't want non-residents disposing of their trash here. You know what happened? So basically, Sean got eaten by Taurosaurus. The red raincoat threw him into Thomas. Threw him into Thomas. What a horrible mental image. Check Discord. Hold on. Oh, it is him! Son of a fuck! It is him! He has it! It's definitely him. See no evil, speak no evil, hear no evil. Oh, you sly bastard. You sly bastard. He's a train, that's his job. Are you telling me that we're going to throw a child into Thomas? Is he Thomas the Vor engine now or something? Like, is that why he's got the mouth on the front, so he just be like... That's fucked up. The trash is collected at 11 AM. I guess that's why the enclosure is empty. There was a ton of stuff here earlier, big stuff too. You know what, let's change the subject. Could also be the reference to the fact he's the monkey handler and speak no evil, see no evil, hear no evil is the three monkey statues. Yeah, but I'm sure that... hold on a minute. See, speak, hear no evil. Yeah, see, the thing is, right? See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil is a proverb and concept often associated with three monkeys, each symbolizing the principle of not engaging with or acknowledging wrongdoing. The phrase is used to describe the act of ignoring or turning a blind eye to morally wrong or undesirable situations. So, if there is a monkey that sees, speaks, and hears no evil, he allows evil. And he is therefore in and of himself evil, right? I've worked this one out. I've worked this one out. Yeah. I've got this one. I've got this one in the bag. It's him. Watch as it turns out to be fucking Regina now. Watch as it turns out like we try and indict him, and then Regina busts out the chainsaw and she's like,
"Oh, tee hee, I went crazy since my daddy died. Now I'm gonna get my tiger to bite heads."
Ah.
Today must be the day they take the big stuff away.
Ah, sure look that way.
I'll bet the big squishing machine squished it all up good anyhow.
They don't do that with the larger items. They just take them away as they are. They do, huh? How do you even know that, sir?
Wait, Mr. Fender's pretty keen for you to join him, right? I'll bet he sent you some kind of pamphlet on how to throw your stuff away for when you move office.
You're spookily insightful sometimes, Kay, but only sometimes. Based on what we've seen and what Detective Gumshoe told us, I think there's a strong possibility that Sean was abducted from the garbage disposal area.
Yeah, it's kind of out the way of prying eyes, huh? But why would Sean even come here in the first place?
I imagine he must have had something to dispose of.
But the truck's already come and gone. Oh, I guess we'll never know what that something was now. It's totally empty.
Yes, because the garbage was just collected.
You think? Or did somebody steal it all? I smell a crime here, Mr. Edgeworth.
I certainly smell something as well, but is it really the sense of a crime? No, I just farted, Edgeworth. That's what you're smelling. Smell my toots. Ow! Oh, I didn't mean to press. That's the wrong button. Hang on. There was a loud bang in the... Mr. Sage, you mentioned fireworks before. Huh? Fireworks? Yes, at the event at the Colosseum. Were they setting them off even during daylight hours?
Oh, yeah, a bunch went off while we were there. What are you thinking, Mr. Edgeworth?
The loud bang we heard. What if that was a firework?
Huh?
Don't think for 1 second you'll get away with this.
Oh, don't worry. I'm counting on you at least trying to track them down. That'll be half the fun.
Huh. Not that I rate a chance to bring me to justice particularly highly. For the bang to be clearly audible over the telephone, it must have been pretty loud.
Which means fireworks, which means the Colosseum. So the kidnapper was near there, right?
It's him! He was at the Colosseum. I am absolutely convinced that Simeon Saint is a wrong'un at this point now. I'm convinced.
But how near? If the fireworks were that loud, you could probably hear them from pretty far away.
Yes, the area we need to search would be too broad to even consider doing it ourselves. But if the police were to lend a hand... Can I double check the vehicle activity logic and garbage area for a sec? Only a taxi and a blue truck have been through the plaza this morning. Ah, wait, the truck. Picking up the garbage. He's Simeon Saint, he can't be the culprit. Look. Look. There are plenty of saints who've done very bad things, right? For instance, Saint Celestine won't kill me for being a heretic. Why the fuck not? Why is she so cold to me? I don't get it. What did I do to not deserve death? How could she leave me alive like this? Why won't she kill me? I think these might go together. Yes! Only 2 vehicles came through here this morning, the taxi and a blue truck.
And Eustace was taken away in the taxi.
Right, well it seems that Sean was likely abducted from the garbage disposal area. And if the garbage was collected at 11 AM... Oh, I get it. Now we know what kind of truck it was. Indeed, it must have been the garbage truck. But the police officer who told us about it didn't describe it as such. He only mentioned the fact that it was blue.
Ah, some cop he was. How do you even not notice it was one of those cool trash squishing machines?
Because it wasn't. Today isn't a regular garbage day. It's the day they collect larger items. For which they wouldn't use a specialised garbage truck, just a regular truck like any other. But it was a garbage truck nonetheless. And where do garbage trucks go? To the dump, right?
Wait a second. So you're saying the kidnapper disguised himself as a trash collector? But then, the truck would probably have been fake too, right? So maybe it didn't go to the dump.
No. I'm reasonably sure the garbage truck was real.
Yeah? How do you figure that?
Another look at the garbage disposal area should tell us. What tells us that the garbage truck must have been real? Well, there's no garbage. There's no garbage.
Take that! Wait. You're saying there's something important there?
Yes, proof that the garbage truck was real. You don't agree?
No.
What? Huh? But it's empty. There's no garbage. How can you prove that the truck that collected the garbage was a real garbage truck by saying, "Where's the garbage?" There's none. Where is it? No garbage. Real truck. But apparently that's not right. Wasn't there something here that proved that? Huh? I don't understand. Because it's locked? That doesn't seem... I mean... Garbage collected daily at 11 AM?
Take that!
It's not that either! What? Oh, come on! So, it's not the fact that there is a garbage truck on the thing. It's not the fact that there is no garbage because it's been collected. I mean, we'll try the padlock, I guess, but, like, this is really weird. I don't understand this. I actually don't understand this one.
Take that!
It is the padlock. So it's not the fact that there's no garbage there, it's the fact there's a lock on the door. This fucking game sometimes is so stupid. Like, the logic of there is no garbage, therefore the truck has taken it to the dump, against there's a lock, therefore the lock means that it's real. How much fucking cocaine do I need to do to make this make sense? Too much! Many thousands of pounds worth of cocaine. Too much for me to recommend doing on Twitch because they'll ban me. The garbage disposal area is kept locked.
Oh yeah, so only a real garbage collector in a real garbage truck could have opened it.
Precisely, the garbage truck can't have been a fake. If the garbage unit was unlocked, anyone could have taken the trash. Yeah, but only two vehicles came through, and the garbage is collected daily. It's more logical to argue that the truck has taken all of the garbage, and therefore it is a real garbage truck, because only two vehicles have come through, and garbage is collected daily. You know, the fact that it's locked makes less sense than the other two explanations. Like, only the real garbage people have the key. The staff for the facility would be the ones who have the key. The garbage guys shouldn't have a key. That's weird. That's really strange. Like, trash men don't keep keys for their clients. Not in the UK, anyway. That would be really fucking weird. That would be, like, super strange. Perhaps whoever abducted Sean put him in a large cardboard box they'd prepared for the job. Now, mix that in amongst all the other oversized items.
And the garbage collector would have taken it away, no questions asked.
Exactly, allowing the kidnappers to await the truck's arrival at the garbage processing facility. They could then claim to have thrown the box away by mistake and collected without incident.
Alright, so where do they take the garbage after it leaves here? Let's see. Looks like we have two possibilities.
But which of the garbage processing facilities was Sean taken to? Have we found anything that might serve as a clue? I don't think we have. Hold on. Let's have a look at our evidence. We don't actually have the map in evidence, which is a bit weird. Why do we not have the map? Why don't we have the map? God damn it. Well, the best guess I have is that the dump is next door to the Colosseum, and if the kidnapper's nearby, that's all I've got to go on, really, isn't it? Right, okay. We've had weirder bullshit. You know what? Yeah, we've had weirder bullshit. Literally 2 minutes ago with that fuck-ass garbage collection facility. That was some of the wackiest so-called logic I've ever heard. That's like fake news. That's fake news. That's fake news, right? We're going to do the news, and we're going to do the Bigley and the Sleepy Joe and the Hunter Hillary emails, and we're going to tariffs, and we're gonna maybe cut you up so bad. You know, we're gonna do, and it's gonna be terrific, just beautiful, just terrific. I think I just had a fucking aneurysm. Am I having a stroke? We know that the kidnapper was somewhere in the vicinity of Sunshine Coliseum. And one of the garbage facilities is right by there too. Do I smell toast? I smell paprika. Oh, no, that's just leftovers from dinner. Spanish chicken with tomato, paprika, chorizo, and rice. Very delectable. Very tasty. Very tasty. I think it's likely that's where Sean was taken. Which means the kidnapper must be holding him somewhere near there. Detective Gumshoe. Yes, sir. Could I ask you and your men to search the area around the garbage facility? It's not like you to ask, sir. Feels a little flat if I'm being totally honest. Why don't you give me a good old-fashioned order, like you used to? You don't mind, even though I'm not a prosecutor anymore. I thought I told you already. A detective investigates for himself, not just for prosecutors. Thank you. Okay.
Mr. Edgeworth, we're almost out of time.
Uh-oh. You're right, we need to hurry. I doubt Judge Gavell and the others can hold out much longer. I'm counting on you, Detective Gumfuck. I won't let you down, sir. It won't be an official search, but I'll put my best guys on it. You can count on that.
I'm coming too, Gummy. I promise I'm not sure from the jaws of danger, and that's just what I'm going to do.
I'll head back to the courthouse. Who knows, I may be able to drag proceedings out just a little longer.
All right, with me, everybody. Even in the depths of night.
Ah, it's already striking 2. There isn't a moment to lose. Yes, sir.
I didn't finish. Oh no, the bird does take flight.
It feels so weird that, like, the weird part is not that the judge is a woman. I'm fine with that. It's the fact that the judge is not a bearded old man who is, like, considerably stupid. It just throws me off in Ace Attorney. Like, why is the judge not a dumb bold guy? Why is the judge not some dumb bold? Yeah, it's not Udgy. Yeah, where's my delightful bearded idiot? You know? Well, well, if it isn't our old friend, ex-prosecutor Edgeworth. Hello, dear boy. Excelsior's winner. The accused will turn and face the prosecution. I'm not done with you yet. Already told you, Francisca. It doesn't make sense. Why would I help her? I feel for her, of course. A woman in her prime sent to prison. It's enough to make a grown man cry. But to suppress evidence in order to keep her out of a jail cell? No! That's preposterous. Objection! But we have a statement from your own son. He says he entrusted the evidence to your care. I'm afraid I don't know what he's talking about. Or why he'd say such a thing. I don't know what's gotten into him lately. Objection! What if I could prove that you and Warden LaGuardia are much more closely associated than you claim?
I'm sorry, prove? I think we've been over this, dear boy. You're an ex-prosecutor, remember? Are you even allowed in this part of the courtroom anymore?
Mars Edgeworth, I'm the one prosecuting this case. What are you thinking, barging in like this? I'm sorry, Francisco, but it's important. May I speak on behalf of the prosecution just briefly?
What are you doing?
Judge Gavelle, I come before the court with important new evidence. I ask that you allow me to present it.
Oh, have you lost your mind, dear boy? There is no way this can be allowed.
Objection!
Well, the defense hopes you'll let him, G. Just saying. What's the thinking over on the prosecution side there, friend Dango? Fucking what? He's just vibing. It's the fact that he's just called her Frandango. Huh. Fine. The prosecution has no objections.
Objection!
Your objections are neither here nor there. This isn't a democracy, it's a courtroom. And this is flagrant contempt. Isn't that right, Verity?
No. As long as Sean's still missing, she'll feel she has no choice but to go along with whatever Winner wants. If only there was some way of telling her he might be found at any moment. Judge Gavelle, I would ask only this, that you trust in me and in my assistant, just this once. Speaking of which, where is Kay Faraday? Courtrooms, yes, Waff. We're in court. Yeah, would you believe it if I said that we're currently... we're playing the game of my day job. For my sins, I am a lawyer. And I'll be honest, I crave death every day. She's currently searching for the most important piece of evidence of all.
Objection!
Nonsense, there is no more evidence to be found. You're just stalling for time.
You crave Dagother memes. I mean, there are some pretty good Dagother memes. Like, I think the best Dagother meme I've seen for... you play through the entire series, this one's actually funny. Oh, okay. Oh, except for this one, actually. I see, I misread that. You should play this. This is a neat game. This is a good one. Hades, the best Dagother meme that I've seen. Do you remember when Harshima was talking about the pepperoni? I always go for the, you know, the pepperoni, the Dominoes with the cheese, you know, the new one. And someone's basically made an edit of that, but it's in Dagother's voice, and it's amazing. I could show you with my drawing. Ear of pizza. Fucking hell. Harshima's still fucking insane.
Objection!
That's why we love her, though. The most important piece of evidence of all, eh? Hey, G. I don't know what this evidence is, but maybe we should trust in Miles' little pal. What do you say? I mean, I say little pal, she's way more than that. She's the one and only great thief Yara Garasu. It seems Fender has sensed what I'm getting at least. Judge Gavelle, the evidence I'm talking about, we're almost certain we know where it is. Kay is only moments away from snatching it from the jaws of danger. Very well. This is highly irregular, but I will allow it. And now you have Dagoth Wave on other tabs. But welcome, Moon and Star. Come to me through fire and war. Oh, oh. I'm not going to sing the whole thing, but like, I am so tempted to send a message to Young Scrolls and say, hey, would you object if I did a cover of this? Would you object to that? And he'd probably come back and just say, bitch, what? And I'd just be like, okay, I'll see myself out, so thank you. But, like, imagine if someone actually did a cover of Dagoth Wave. That would be so ridiculous. That would be a grand and intoxicating innocence. Have y'all gone completely mad? You said you had important new evidence. Evidence of what exactly? Just what I said. That Warden Laguard and Chairman Winner are far better acquainted than he claims. Allow me to present it to you. What proves the link between Excelsior's Winner and Fifi Laguard? What does? Not this. This one. The report on Night. You were right. You were right, darling. There's some sort of connection between Knight and Canis. As you know, we've been trying to find out who Canis plays his silly correspondence chess games with. Well, now we know. I'll be pulling Knight into my office for a thorough grilling tomorrow, and I'll make that worm admit Mrs. Canis' lackey if it's the last thing I do. So you do your bit to and retrieve the package we laid to rest 12 years ago. I'm sure it's still right in front of the planter where we left it. Okay, here we go.
Take that!
Plap, 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 plap. Get presented, get presented, get presented. This document is a report regarding the interrogation of a certain someone. Oh yeah, and who might that be? The late Mr. Bronco Knight. And the interrogation was to be carried out by none other than Warden Laguard. Wait, is that the interrogation where... Yes, where Knight was killed. This document shows Warden Laguard planning the interrogation in which Mr. Knight was murdered. Updates the report on Knight. Dun, 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 dun. Wait, where is it? Where's the... Hang on. Let me show you off the power that I wield. Here it comes. Yes! Update the autopsy report, my children! Update the autopsy report! I'm sorry, things got a bit out of hand there. I need to try and find the rest of the gifts and add them in as well. Oh god. Ah! Oh god. I took a drink of squash and it got in my moustache. Except for once Edgeworth doesn't want to hear those words. You know what? That's true. That is true.
This is indeed important evidence.
Objection!
Mars Edgeworth, you referred to the document in question as a report. Would you care to elaborate? To whom was this report addressed?
A very good question, Miss Von Karma. And the answer is the most important new revelation of all. We recovered this document from a safe in the storeroom on the 51st floor of the big building.
That's the storeroom where the lost for the underground auction were kept.
Oh, excuse me. How much do I dilute my squash? So if I've got a 600mm thing of squash, I've probably got like 600ml of water to 100ml of squash, I would say. You know, I like my squash quite strong. It is an auction, if you recall, that was presided over by one Excelsior's Winner. And that is to whom the report in question was addressed. Even after taking him down once, he's such a looming figure, we get to get more out of him. Yeah, we are going to torch this motherfucker's beard for a second time. Excuse me. I missed some text there, didn't I? Do you still mean to insist that you and Warden Laguard barely knew one another? I'll refrain from commenting on that matter for the moment, if you don't mind. What? I don't believe it's been conclusively proven that I was the auctioneer yet, has it? Have you forgotten the events of this morning already? I think I proved that fact more than adequately. I'll admit defeat in that particular arena, yes, but that was not the courtroom. Can you prove the same thing here, my boy? That I was the ringleader, did you call it? Have we figured very much out from Bigfoot here yet? Not yet. We know that he's a naughty man, but now we need to conclusively prove it to the court. If you can.
Then, well, you certainly can't prove that the report was addressed to me.
You won't wriggle your way out of this one.
So unfair. Tell him, Verita, please. I'm not being slippery at all.
I'm being entirely reasonable, wouldn't you say?
Isn't self-admission just an admission of guilt normally? Sometimes. Like, I mean, I don't know if it's guilt so much. Like, I would self-admit to wanting a 6'3" muscle woman to just fucking break my spine. You know, just hoist me up over the top of her shoulders, and she drops down into a squat and shouts out the word "Buster!" and my spine is just shattered, and I die. Hey, at least I go out enjoying the last few moments of my life, right? At least... Karlach from BG3. I haven't played BG3. I was thinking more Samus from Metroid. The only problem with Metroid is she can't crawl. One day she'll be able to crawl. But today is not that day.
Unlike you when you permitted Mr. Edgeworth this bizarre interlude. That was most unlike you.
Outing myself? What? Oh, he's saying to him being like, yeah, you did prove that, haha. Yeah, I think we need to actually evidence it in the court, don't we?
It's saddening, truly it is, to see you failing in your sacred duty to the law. Almost saddening enough to make me want to take drastic measures.
Oh.
You're right, of course. Until a fact has been adequately proved in the courtroom, it cannot be truly considered a fact.
No, that's not where I want... No, that's wrong, Dodso. You see, I'll tell you why that's wrong. I don't want to see Samus there. I want to be the one who's on my hands and knees, staring up at the barrel of that gun, before it blows my fucking head off.
Oh, what a way to go.
Ooh. Oh. Pegged! No, not pegged. I want to get killed, not pegged. Ara, I'm a death seeker, not a peg seeker. Get it right. God damn it. I'm literally that Spike meme. Yeah. But hey, I'm God's littlest guy. Oh dear.
I'm afraid that I have no choice but to ask that Mr. Edgeworth's theory be struck from the record.
Oh, it's no good. She has to know for certain that Sean is safe.
I'm sorry, my boy, but what counts as truth out in the field and in the courtroom are two different things.
And you're more than willing to bend the truth in the courtroom, is that what you're saying?
Ooh, you're a scurrilous soul. I'll do no such thing.
This right here is some of the most peak writing I've seen in this game. YouTube also censored the funny quote. Well, we all know what quote you meant, right? We all know what quote you meant there. But yeah, this is a fucking fantastic line. You're a scurrilous soul. Damn. Scurrilous is such a great word. It's also a really good album by Protest the Hero. Go listen to it.
I'll simply accept the court's verdict as the truth, should it choose to acquit me. As should you.
If we can't find that missing evidence, we're in trouble here.
Well, Verity, I think we've heard about all we need to, don't you? There's no way that evidence is turning up. Ever. A quick not guilty and we can all go home.
Objection!
Eustace? What?
Who said that?
Dead.
Eustace. What are you doing here?
Mr. Winner, what is the meaning of this? And where have you been? You can't just abandon your duties like that. I'm sorry. You are unfit to be a prosecutor. You're a complete and utter disgrace.
Why, Eustace? Why can you not get it into your head? This is no place for an incompetent fool like you. Dad, I
brought some vital evidence.
What?
So, can I please, take my place at the prosecutor's bench? Pretty please. Well, well, Eustace, this is certainly a surprise.
Objection.
New thing, yeah. Oh, Eustace, my boy, what's gotten into you? There's something different about you. What's going on?
Dad,
Come on, my boy, spit it out. What is it? Do you want Daddy to play catch with you? Instead of a lightheaded theme, we now have an ordered valse. It's not. The Misa's wrong. The Misa's not quite right for a waltz, because a waltz is in a measure of 3. It's like 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. This is a 4/4. I think they were going for something similar. It definitely sounds more like a courtroom dance. But yeah, no, a waltz is always in a measure of 3. It's actually kind of odd. Most music is always in a measure of 4. But classical is just butterfuck crazy with time signatures. That's it, isn't it? All right, why don't you run along home and I'll be with you soon. Get back on the stand right now. What's gotten into you, child? You're shaking like a leaf.
Objection!
Judge Gavell, the prosecutor in charge has arrived along with important new evidence. This trial is far from over. Surely you can't call an end to proceedings just yet? No objections from Team Defense. I only wish we could have our original team captain say that herself, though. The prosecution has no objections either. You think this farce is gonna continue? There's no chance of that, none at all. Isn't that right, Verity? He still thinks he was successful in his bid to kidnap Sean, but we know different. Sadly, as long as the boy remains missing, nothing changes. Judge Gavell's hands are still tied. She's gooning behind the judge. She's gooning behind the judge's bench while all this is going on. His first thing was a ridiculous waltz, and now it's a dramatic tango. Yeah, it does. It sounds more like a tango, actually. Yeah, I think that's about right. I mean, I'm not particularly read on. I think tangos are more like you tend to associate the tango with South America, Mexico, Brazil, that sort of area. Kind of like the mambo and the salsa, but then it could just be that the tango was the precursor to those. I don't know. I know that instead of murdering someone, you can set their soul aflames with a slanderous mambo. That's something that The Simpsons taught me. But why is Judge Gavell gooning? Someone's hit that little button on the remote control, haven't they? Oh dear. That sound. That's her cell phone. Huh? Mine is also ringing. Whoa, I'm getting a call too. Mr. Edgeworth. Mr. Fender. We found... That's the wrong voice. Gumshoe moment. Look how unhappy he looks. We found Sean. We found Sean. Detective, you did it. The most important piece of evidence of all, huh? That's some stellar work, you great thiefness. Haha, thanks. We just thought you should know right away. See you soon. Judge Gavell, it's for you.
Yes, I understand. I'm so glad you're safe. Be sure to thank everybody properly. You'll do that for me, won't you? All right, be careful. I'll see you back at home.
Wholesome. Lock the fuck in!
The proceedings will continue. This court has locked the fuck in.
Donk!
I feel a certain freedom returning to my hammer arm.
Oh my god, she's... Oh no. Uh-oh, she's become a Discord moderator. Oh no. No. We're all getting banned. We're all getting banned. Oh, no. No. The biggest plot twist is the kid is a dick to everyone but a huge mummy's boy. I actually know people like that. It's very funny. No. How? Is this some idiotic joke?
It is no such thing. The witness will return to the stand, and Mr. Winner will step up to the prosecutor's bench.
Yes, ma'am. That's the first time he's addressed the judge with respect.
Eustace Winner,
Yeah?
I leave matters in your hands.
Huh?
Facing down your own father, this won't be easy. I'll be looking on with interest. Don't disappoint me.
What? There's so much unexpected character stuff going on in this game. But, like, it makes sense. It's unexpected, but it makes sense. Damn.
Very well. Is the prosecution ready to proceed? Mr. Winner, you mentioned some evidence that you wish to present to the court.
Yeah, so, the knife and the chisel.
Whoa, you tracked down the missing murder majigs? Well, Mr. Winner, did you?
About that, no, I couldn't find them. I searched everywhere, but I was too late. Too late? How so? I remembered something. I saw Dad in the garage this morning. He was carrying something wrapped in newspaper. Where are you going, Dad? Oh, Eustace, I was, just on my way to throw out some trash. And then I heard this tinkling sound. Tinkling, huh? Let me guess. The bell from Mr. Canis's chisel.
You mean to tell the court that you believe the witness disposed of the evidence?
Oh, okay. I tried my best. I was too late. I'm sorry.
You said you looked everywhere. Everywhere where?
Literally everywhere. I even went to the dump. Oh, damn. That blank face of Excelsius, yeah. Damn. I got down on my hands and knees and dug through the garbage. I figured that stuff had to be in there somewhere. Wait, that's Eustace.
Hey, what are you doing here?
What?
Rude, he totally ignored me.
So that's what he was doing, and he even went so far as to search the dump. But, all I found was this.
And this is a little pungent for one thing. Yeah, and you're a little on the ripe side yourself, kiddo. I can smell you from here.
What do you expect? Yeah, there you go. There's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Do you hear it? Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, this is a waltz. I hope I've been able to give you a bit of elucidation tonight. A little bit of elucidation. Yeah. Does it surprise you to know that I know about ballroom dancing? And I'm not going to expand on that, right? I'm not expanding on that. And the knife. It's probably somewhere in among all that trash. And there was too much to go through on my own.
Very well. The court will accept the item you've presented into evidence.
I'm a musician, it's not that surprising. You know what, that's true. Oh, ho, 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 ho. You really have outdone yourself, Eustace. You never fail to disappoint, dear boy. You dug through rotten garbage with your bare hands. And that's all you have to show for it? Ha! Oh, you drive me to tears. Really, you do.
Objection!
Might be a little soon to turn on the waterworks just yet, Dad. Let's take a closer look first.
If you wish to waste your time, be my guest.
Hey, Eustace, Miles, do this devastatingly handsome old defensive Tony a favour, will ya? You gotta go, Hades. No worries. You take care and have a good night. And we're back tomorrow with some Oblivion at 1 PM UK time. Subject to weather. We're meant to have a bit of a rainy one. So, hopefully I'll see you at some point tomorrow. If not, I will catch you when you're next about. Cheers for the hangs, and you have a good night. Hit this guy full in the face with the truth.
Stop right there, VTuber scum. You violated the law. Now, pay the court a fine. Or do the other fucking thing. I don't remember. I don't remember the entire quote. I haven't had enough coffee today. It seems Fender's on board. Good. Then let's see if we can't find an opening. Mr. Winner, could you show me the piece of evidence you found? Sure. Let's open it up, shall we? We can only hope there's something of value inside. Could this be the bell that was on Mr. Canis' chisel? Perhaps there's some trace evidence that can prove that one way or the other. It's no good. Look at it. It's spotless. Well, Mr. Winner. Do tell. Was there anything interesting inside your little scrap of paper? Of course there wasn't. Why would there be? Why was it even accepted into evidence? It's literally a piece of trash. Sorry, gentlemen, but the truth hurts. Were Eustace's efforts for nothing? It's true that the bell may not be of much use to us as evidence. Nonetheless... Come on, Edgeworth, we can't give up yet. As calm and collected as ever, I see, Miles. Unlike my poor idiot son over there. Are we to assume that the prosecution has nothing more to say on the matter? Very well.
Objection!
Not so fast, Gavel. We're not done yet. There's one thing we still haven't looked at properly. It's ballsy to call a judge by their first name. Or surname. Like, by name. Like, if you're addressing a judge in the UK, there are... well, actually several forms of address, and it depends on the court that you're in, right? So, for the court that I deal with, which is the county court, you can actually address a judge by name, but you have to title them. So, like, let's say Judge Gavel. You could say Judge Gavel. You know, you could say, yes, Judge Gavel. Judge Gavel, please consider this. That's fine. You can also say Judge. You can just say, yes, Judge. That's what I go to, because it's the catch-all. It's simple, it's straightforward, it's respectful. When you go to a different court up the ladder, you start having to use honorifics. So, you know, things like Your Honor. When you get to the top level courts, I think you have to address the judge as my lord or my lady. But, like, we're talking the highest court in the land, and I don't deal with that. I'm just some little knob off, so, yeah. Really, my boy? You want us to believe there's more? Desperation is never a good look, you know. So pompous. I mean, it is the court where barristers have to wear wigs. You know, the horseshoe wigs. It seems Eustace isn't quite ready to give up just yet. And for once, I think we're both thinking the same thing. Namely, that we might not necessarily be dealing with a useless piece of trash. We can't know for sure without looking more closely, but... if I'm right, we're talking about... the knife, the bell, the newspaper? What if there's, like, traces of DNA on that? Or, hang on, did we have it in the evidence log? We don't. But what if there's some trace that ties him back to it? I'm talking about the piece of newspaper the bell was wrapped in. Seems we really were thinking the same thing. Ah, it's beautiful.
Really it is. Tear-jerkingly so. We have something in the evidence. Oh! So, hang on, what if there's muck from his gloves that's gotten on the newspaper and we can tie that back to it? Okay, okay. I can see that. Some might call it heroic optimism. Some might call it clutching at straws. But whatever one calls it, to put it all one's faith in a worthless piece of garbage, that takes belief. Let's take a close look and see if it's as worthless as you say, shall we? Eustace, if you'd be so kind. Ha ha ha! Look! It is the glove print! Some might call it not giving up in the face of adversity, and that's a beautiful thing. Hell yeah! Are these finger marks? And look, it's covered in some sort of oil. Judge Cavell, I'd like to have this examined for fingerprints. Could I request that you call on somebody for forensics?
Very well. Summon a technician right away.
I have the results, Your Honour. It's been confirmed these are finger marks. Unfortunately, it looks like they're made by somebody wearing gloves. No! Oh dear, well that doesn't give you very much in the way of evidence, does it? But I suppose it makes sense if you think about it. After all, this was important evidence. And what kind of idiot would handle something like that without gloves on? Oh, that's right. The kind that would flail about desperately like you, my boy! Wow, way to talk to your kid, Super Dad. I'm merely calling a spade a spade. Or in this case, an idiot an idiot. Real winners know to keep their emotions out of things. And take no pity on the weak and the foolish. Excuse me. Including their own ineffective offspring. Dad! You spent the last who knows how long proclaiming yourself to be a prize-winning prosecutor. But thanks to my little pep talk this morning, you finally know exactly how those prizes were won. It was all thanks to me. Thanks to the power I wield. You never stood on your own 2 feet. You've always been coddled. First by me, then by Verity. Dad! Oh, dry your garbage-smelling tears.
Garbage-smelling?
Not that it's a scent that doesn't suit you. Even if it does make me turn up my nose in disgust. He does.
No, you're wrong.
I am, my boy. Wrong about what?
I'm not the one that smells. You are. No, you.
He literally just threw a no you out in court. That takes some balls. That takes some stone cold orbs. What did you say?
Yeah, you smell. And you don't even realize it. You couldn't hide it even if you wanted to. Edgeworth, take a sniff right there where the finger marks are.
You want me to smell it? Is that oil?
Yep, and I know where it came from.
Wait, I know it from somewhere too. It smells of engine oil in here. I guess when a senior one's been thinking of a motorhead.
That odor tells us something. Something important. It tells us exactly who threw this piece of evidence away. But I guess my dad's right. I guess I'll never be a real winner. I'll never be able to keep my emotions out of things.
He can be incredibly competent when he wants. I think he's just learned how to be.
And I'll never be able to stand up to him no matter what he's done.
Eustace. Be strong, Eustace. Remember what you told me. You said you were going to be different from your father. A different kind of prosecutor. And you are a prosecutor. We both are. That's why we're standing here in this courtroom. A prosecutor's highest responsibility is to the truth. To see that it comes to light no matter what. We expose crimes and we see that their perpetrators are punished, no matter who they may be. So if you truly mean to continue on as a prosecutor, you know what you have to do. I made you a promise. I said that if you could summon the courage to find your feet again, I'd help you. This isn't something you should have to do alone. I'm here. I'm right beside you. What is the... Why is this game so wholesome? Huh? Edgy. He's so good to him. Thanks, Edgeworth. You're right, those finger marks tie my dent to this crime. We just need to show everybody how. It's the gloves.
Take that!
The smell you pointed out to me, Eustace. It's the smell of engine oil, isn't it? Motorcycle oil, even. Yep, and we've both smelled it before in the same place. Yes, in Chairman Winner's garage. What's more, these finger marks feature some distinctive patterns, don't they? The outlines of the letters D, E, A, T, and H. The same letters that appear on the fingers of these gloves.
Objection.
Oh, ho, ho, gloves that can be bought in any store. How does that prove anything, dear boy?
Objection.
How indeed? That's not the only thing that connects your gloves to the piece of newspaper we found. Let's look again at the scrap of paper the bell was wrapped in. And compare it to the gloves we found in Chairman Winner's garage. Well, well, well. There's a feature that undeniably connects the two. It's this, isn't it? It's the dirt. It's a basic harsh Sherlock deduction at this point.
Take that!
This right here connects the two pieces of evidence without a shadow of a doubt. It does. Are you sure, dear boy? I can't say I see the connection myself. What? I don't have it. What do you mean? They have the same dirt on them. It's got the same, like, yellowish dirt on them. How does that not connect them? It is a basic deduction and I just fucking got it. Don't tell me it's something else. You can't be telling me it's something else. Well, luckily you don't need to see it. Edgeworth, I can't see it either. There's a defect on these gloves that's unique. Was it that there's half a lesser A? Hold on. That is incredibly obtuse. That isn't even slightly obvious on the first look. That's how can you say that's a basic deduction compared to that? No. He often deducts a writing machine just by checking the shape of the letter. I've never read Sherlock Holmes. It's very obvious for you and the majority of players. Well, it's not obvious. I can promise you that. Like, the first thing my brain did was see the dirt being the same as the dirt on the newspaper, which tells me that these have been used to wrap the newspaper. They're the same gloves. They're the same gloves that have wrapped the newspaper because they've got the same kind of dirt on them, which is incidentally the same sort of dirt that's been found on the president's body. This bit was very tucked away. This would not have occurred to me without some prompting. Like, I would have been struggling. Ah, man.
Take that!
Look at the letter A on the finger. Half of it is missing, exactly as it is in the print on the newspaper. What? I would also like to draw the court's attention to the dirt the gloves are covered. I fucking pointed the dirt out! I did see the A was broken. Not at first. Not at first at all. It's like, it took some squinting to actually see it. How can I perform British law and not have read some Sherlock? Because Sherlock is criminal law and I do civil. Completely different branches of law. They don't interact with each other. Like, literally, civil and criminal law over here do not interact with each other at all, so, yeah. Maybe that's good old visual snow. Yeah, I couldn't see it. I had to really lean in and have a look at that. I was like, oh, hang on, it's not quite all there, is it? But it took a moment. Oh, is this a brain injury moment? I think this is a brain injury moment, isn't it? You object on the grounds of humour? Well, I object on the grounds of I farted. I did a little poop. I think it might be worth having its composition compared to that of the dirt on the newspaper. Do they reckon they can make an accessibility setting for my condition? Probably not. Probably not. It would be nice if they did, but, like, it would be very hard to. And it would be so hyper-specific that I don't think it would be worth their time. A match would make for even stronger evidence that the print was made by Chairman Winner's gloves. Officer, have the dirt on these two pieces of evidence compared right away. See, they're doing the thing that I said in the first place. So the A wasn't the obvious thing. It's this! It's this! It's this! It's the thing I said! Ah! Okay, I'm back. I'm calm. I'm calm. I'm calm.
Curse you, Edgeworth! And you, Eustace! Who do you think you are? You're nothing but mere prosecutors!
Sorry, Dad, I think it's time you admitted defeat. You suppressed vital evidence, and we just proved that in a court of law. And you did it to try and protect the defendant.
What? You think you're gonna be able to make that stick? You think they'll send me to prison? Me? You think you'll be the one to finally take me down? You're a fool, child, a fool!
Objection!
Just give it up, Dad. Admit it what you did.
Objection! You think you'll stand a chance without me around? You won't last 5 minutes.
You know what? I think I might be okay. All I ever wanted was to become a prosecutor, to make you proud. But after your men kidnapped me, and I was lying there in the dark all on my own, I got to thinking how powerless I was in all of this because of you. I almost gave up. I almost lost sight of the truth. But then Edgeworth appeared out of nowhere and showed me a way forward. I don't need your approval anymore, and I don't need you. After all, I found that evidence on my own, didn't I?
My men kidnapped you? What are you talking about?
Objection!
What a moment! I guess the courtroom is as good a place as any to tell you the truth, Dad.
Be careful what you say to me, boy.
You love how his speech is the same as Armada Starscream's speech? I've got a response to Armada Starscream's speech. Do you know what that is?
Coronation, Starscream. This is bad comedy. You may live to regret it. You're a fool, Eustace. You always will be.
I know you've hated me for as long as I can remember, but I want you to know that despite it all, I've always looked up to you as my dad. Thanks for everything, Excelsius. And goodbye.
You? When did you? You need me, dang it! You can't possibly survive without me! Eustace!
Has he done it again? Has he burned his face off? The court hereby accepts that vital evidence in this case was suppressed by Chairman Winner. Well, well. That crime will be tried and an appropriate punishment decided at a future date. But for now, we must turn to the matter of the knife and the chisel, which still have not been found. Ah, okay, okay. Sorry, I went quiet there because I was reading what Aaron posted. That's neat. Oh, excuse me. Oh. However, I believe a full search of the garbage facility may well remedy that. What? You're going to dig through all that trash for the knife, darling? But then... Don't worry, Warden McGuard. I'm sure your punishment won't be too unpleasant.
Oh, you devil! Punished? What? Impossible! Excelsius, you blithering buffoon! What did you do? What did you do? Oh, your swaggering bluster about how they never declared me guilty, and now this! You were the one I went to after they arrested me, because you made me believe I could trust you. And not only did you kidnap a child to try and help me, it didn't even work, idiot! You! Feckless, useless idiot of a man! An unsightly outburst, to say the least. But an informative one, too. Wouldn't you agree, Eustace? Yeah, she really let some juicy info slip there, right? She did, right? Yes, she did. We really need to work on your confidence. Very well. Then it seems we may be able to bring these proceedings to an end at last. Oh? What? Why is Lang here? Who's that?
Sorry, Judge Gavel, your happy end will have to wait. Lang Shi says, the end of the trial is not necessarily the end of the matter.
Who are you?
Just a lowly lone wolf investigator by the name of Shilang Lang.
And you have some sort of objection to these proceedings, I take it?
Ha! Not really. Your suspect over there is guilty for sure. Guiltier than you know.
Lang? Like the Lang from 12 years ago?
Yup. Good to see that you're finally about to pay for your crimes. Even if it did take a while for you to get what was coming to you.
Agent Lang, explain yourself.
Are you familiar with the SS5 incident? I certainly am. Happened 12 years back.
Wait, 12 years?
Look, a lot happened, okay? This was all 12 years ago or more. My father and the president being friends, our family being the ones who kept him safe. He just changed one day. It was like he became a different person. Now he doesn't trust the police one bit.
I wonder what happened 12 years ago. Could this all be connected to Agent Lang's father and his relationship with the president somehow?
Fifi LaGuardia and Excelsius winner. In the flesh. I've waited a long time for this day. After all, you're the ones who threw my family name into the dirt.
You should finish watching Armada. It sounds good. I'm really behind on my Transformers stuff lately. I should have a look into it, yeah. Are we to assume that you have some personal connection to the incident in question?
I do, but I'm not here to talk about the past. Not yet, anyhow. Right now, I'm here for you, Gavel.
Me?
You and one other person.
Oh, hold on a minute. Sorry, give me a second, chat.
Okay.
Oh, Sean. Sean?
You're both under arrest. On suspicion of having conspired to murder Dijun Wang, president of Shengfa.
Where is your evidence, Agent Lang?
All in good time, Mr. Prosecutor. We haven't even started our investigation yet. I want my suspects on the scene with me while I look everything over again. What have you uncovered, Agent Lang? I need to know. If you've got a problem, you're more than welcome to tag along. Oh, believe me, I will.
Free on YouTube? Ooh, okay. I'll have a look at that.
The end of the trial is not necessarily the end of the matter. We certainly haven't come anywhere close to solving the mystery of the president's murder. He believes in peer reviews, hell yeah. Or uncovering the truth behind these so-called monster sightings.
Oh, don't worry. I'm counting on you at least trying to track me down. That'll be half the fun.
Heh.
Not that I rate your chances of bringing me to justice particularly highly. Bang.
Or figuring out who that was on the phone. Yes, I'd say the matter is far from over yet. Well. To be continued? Yes, okay. We'll wrap things up there because my voice is starting to go. You can probably hear it. Pull over here. There we go. So, I think that, like, we're in the end part of this case now, are we not? Not really penultimate. Still have a lot. Right, okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, that's fine because that lets me plan out, like, what's remaining on this. Okay, so I'm going to start getting a schedule for next week together. It's going to be a bit different, I think, to this week because I've got a gig on Wednesday. 3 parts, middle 1, middle 2, and end. Right, understood. Understood. We got a gig on Wednesday. I think we got practice on Monday, so I need to double check that and then work out, like, what's my schedule looking like. But very broadly, I want to play Super Metroid But I Hate You, which is Misty's new ROM hack. It's actually, it's kicked off, right? Like, Mist's hack has absolutely popped off. Oh, thank you, Dodso, thank you. Hopefully tomorrow's will be pretty good as well. We'll see how we go with it. You know, I don't know how long I'm going to be playing for. Probably, like, somewhere between 3 and 5 hours, I reckon. I want to finish up the Mages Guild questline tomorrow, and I want to make a start on Knights of the Nine, because I've never played Knights of the Nine. Never once in my life I played Knights of the Nine. I need to rectify that. But yeah, Mist's ROM hack, right. It's a troll ROM hack. I know a lot of what it entails because I've seen people play it, but seeing how much it's popped off and seeing it be as highly rated as it has been, despite the fact it's basically a shitpost. You know, it's a shitpost. And I don't think Mist would be upset with me for saying that because, you know, it's a shitpost. You know, it is. But so many people have been enjoying it. It's just like, you know what? Yeah, I will play. I'm going to do very badly at it because it's also designed to challenge the top level people at Metroid. But I'm still going to play it anyway. And I'm going to try my best to get some completion on it. So, you know, we'll see how far we get. I think we can... We might, if we're lucky, get as far as Kraid. I don't know. You know, we'll have to see how we go on that front. But the rest of the week, I'm going to have to work out. So leave that bit with me. But in the meantime, I am going to go and get myself a lemsip and something to drink because my throat really hurts. We will hopefully see you guys tomorrow. If not, take care. Have a good one. And again, thank you for hanging out with me. I'll see you very soon. Until then, take care.